Hello there. So I heard that there is a G versus K trailer, or Godzilla vs. Kong. We've been waiting since, I think, like the 1900s for a sequel to the original. Now, I must warn you all, Brave Knights, Princesses, and Princesses, I am actually an extreme Godzilla nerd. I've watched every Godzilla known to man. I've watched even the Godzilla Earth anime series. Movies, the 3 movies. As a kid, I watched Godzilla 2000 and Godzilla, the TriStar version. And this is going to blow you guys out of the water, but I actually liked Godzilla, the TriStar version. Because to me, it's just another person's take. I don't acknowledge it as a Godzilla per se, because like Toho, I kind of agree that what they did in Godzilla Final Wars was well deserved. So we're going to react to this, and if you do not like nerding or absolute what I know, then you shouldn't watch this, because I'm going to be nerding a lot. I haven't seen the trailer. I have avoided everything I could about it. I have told everybody not to tell me anything, because I'm like, I will explode. And it won't be pretty. I got to fulfill my lifelong dream a few years back by watching a Godzilla. I got to see King of Monsters in the theaters, which was the first time in my entire life that I ever had seen a Godzilla in the theaters, and it was a great time. Worth the money, worth the long painful wait. None of my siblings understood, because no one understands what it's like to watch something you love so much finally in a theater. So, but it's okay. So we're gonna watch this trailer. I've got it all nice and snug and zoomed in. We're going to watch this trailer, and I'll just give what I think after this, because I have a lot of thoughts. So we all ready? Alright, let's react to this.
This is our only chance. We have to take it. We need Kong. The world needs him to stop what's coming. And this child, she's the only one he'll communicate with.
I knew that they had a bond. She had nowhere to go, so I made a promise to protect her. And I think that in some way, Kong did the same.
Yes. Yes.
It's Godzilla.
Why are they...
These are dangerous times.
Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people, and we don't know why.
There's something provoking him that we're not seeing here.
I'm of the same opinion.
The myths are real. There was a war. And they're the last ones standing.
I keep reaching for greatness because I'm built from it.
Oh, I see Rodan. Ooh,
Kong bows to no one.
that's right. Ha, how? Oh, okay. Alright, so if you guys don't want to see a nerd extremely nerding, then you should leave now. I'll give you a few seconds. Okay. They're all gone? Okay. So, that was beautiful. I'm hyped. As I've told people, I'm an extremely contained person. I've always, and I'm kind of emotional right now. So let's just go back through this, alright? Let's just go back through this. So, from what I'm gathering, okay, so, hold on, put up. So, for what I'm gathering here, they're using this little kiddo here as bait for Big K, as it were. Just mute this. I've seen her before. Somewhere. Her. I don't remember where. But this girl apparently can communicate with Kong, which is... It's kind of interesting because, in the original Kong movies, I've seen those too. The only person who could get Kong to do anything was the person that was, sacrificed to him, as it were. And it looks like that this kiddo and Kong have a special bond where they basically protect each other and understand each other, from what I'm seeing. It looks like they've captured Kong somehow, probably using the girl as bait. That's what I'm guessing. And now Godzilla is going to show up, because, as they said correctly, Kong bows to no one. Now, the scene that gets me in this entire thing, let's go here, that everyone's kind of panicking about and confused about, is right here, I think. Hold on. Yeah, those are bats, not rock. Ooh, I like that he smashes Godzilla with a rock. That was beautiful. Yeah, this right here. So Kong somehow is able to deflect Godzilla's radiation with this axe thing he's holding. Now, as a Godzilla nerd who has watched every single Godzilla under the sun, I just have one question. How? Because every single Godzilla movie ever, Godzilla's always been able to blow through whoever with that stuff. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you're from. At the end of the day, Godzilla's atomic breath has always been like the be-all end-all solution to everything. And for Kong to find something somewhere that is able to, what it looks like is it's sucking up the energy, or like it looks like it's soaking it up. It's not going through it, it just is going into it, and Kong's going to smash Godzilla on the head, as it were. Now, I don't know if anyone can put two and two together, but from this perspective, when you look at this, does anyone else think Infinity War? Because I did when I saw this. I was like, as I was watching this, my brain immediately thought Infinity War. That scene with Thor against Thanos. That's literally what this looks like. Literally. My theory. Okay, so this is my theory about how this movie's going to play out. Because the director said that there's going to be a definite winner in this movie. There's gonna be, unlike, like it's gonna be like BVS, Batman versus Superman. That's my opinion. Where people are going to take, where these two are going to fight. There's going to be a definite winner. But then they're going to have to kind of be like, okay, we fought, but now we have something even bigger to deal with. Something worse to deal with. Something, that we both have to kind of put our issues of each other aside and fight a bigger foe. And my theory is it's going to be Mechagodzilla. That's just my theory. It's going to be Mechagodzilla. Because for those that watch King of Monsters, there is a scene, I think after the credits, where the antagonist, the second antagonist of King of Monsters, is looking at one of Ghidorah's heads. Well, maybe not Mechagodzilla, but Mecha King Ghidorah, which is a thing in the Godzilla universe, where King Ghidorah comes back, only he's more machine than lizard, as it were. Like half of him is robotics with a wing. One of his heads is too. So probably in this case 2 heads are going to be robotic. We'll see. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Mothra is going to make an appearance in this because one of her eggs was found, according to one of the newspapers that you see in the credits. You should read if you haven't looked at all the credits stuff from King of Monsters. It actually informs you what happens after. And apparently, people are saying that something is upsetting Godzilla, which is why he's destroying everything. It probably is Kong. Although why Godzilla would be tearing apart the world just because of Kong is beyond me. But Godzilla's torn apart the world for less reasons than that. But from what is seen, it looks like Godzilla may or may not win. And personally, I can't have that. I don't know. The truth is, I don't know, because looks can be deceiving. For all I know, because the thing I said was this. I said this: if it's Godzilla versus Kong, like in the water, we all know that Godzilla would win, because Godzilla can breathe underwater and would be fine, just fine underwater. Now, if Godzilla's fighting Kong in the city, like he was doing in that scene we were just looking at, it's about a 50-50. Because Kong will use literally everything. He'll use buildings. He'll use what he's using in this scene. It may not actually be an axe now that I think about it. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks more like a hammer. So you can see how I'm struggling here. Because I love my lizard a lot. But I can't discount the fact that, these two have been needing a fight since their original battle, way back when. Now, in the original battle way back when, for those of you that want to know, Kong won that. Like, that's what everyone says, that Kong won the first battle. So we'll see what happens. Like, the thing is that Godzilla has fought more people, more monsters, than Kong has. Godzilla has been in far more movies than Kong has, as far as I know. And so, usually when it comes down to a fight between two monsters, it's whoever wins. Basically, it has to do with the fans. It has to do with, who wants what more. Personally, I want Godzilla to win. That's just me. But you guys can say who you want to win. You guys can watch this trailer for yourselves and decide for yourselves. But for me, I want the big G to win. Because it would just be satisfying. It would put down all those, it would put down the people that say that Kong is better, but because, excuse me, the thing about it is that if Godzilla had hit Kong with this atomic ray, he would have been done. I mean, maybe he will hit him at one point with this, but we'll see. Because we have to remember this. Godzilla won against King Ghidorah. And Ghidorah is like, scary. So we'll see. We shall see how this plays out. I'm excited. I really am. I may not look it, but I'm excited on the inside. I definitely will go and see this movie when it comes out. I may be even the first person in line. We'll see. Well, I don't know. But it looks like a few of the original cast is in this from King of Monsters, so that's something. That's exciting. So we'll see. We'll see how this movie plays out. But for now, I'm pretty excited. And I hope you all are too. So leave a like and subscribe because there's always room for more in the next video. And your second reminder to leave a like and subscribe. Because we're trying to reach 60,000 by March. It doesn't need to be like at the start of March. It can be at the end of March. But it needs to be in March that we get there. So, subscribe. Please. There's always room for one more. There's always room. It doesn't cost anything to press the button. It really doesn't. Goodbye, everyone.